Hello everyone and welcome to Nimzyunmeasured. Today we are going to make gyro meat, also pronounced gyro. So the ingredients are 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of ground lamb. And you want to keep all of the fat in it. So if you go to the butcher, don't have them remove the fat. This beef is about 20% fat and the lamb is a little bit more. And also ask your butcher to process the meat 2 or 3 times through the grinding machine. Next we have about half a cup to a cup of breadcrumbs, rosemary, marjoram, and thyme, cumin, oregano, and salt. It's about, I would say, a tablespoon plus a teaspoon of salt. And these portions are about a tablespoon each. And then we have 4 cloves of ground garlic and a half an onion. And I just grounded it down so that it becomes almost like a paste. So put all of your spices in your blender or your food processor and cover it and pulse it until it is a fine powder. So now that everything is blended nicely into a fine powder, just add that directly to your meat. Now we're going to add some fresh black pepper. And we're going to add our onions and garlic mixture. Now that I put all of my ingredients in the bowl with the meat, I'm just going to blend everything or mix everything together with my hands and make sure everything is evenly distributed and all the spices and the breadcrumbs are incorporated into the meat. Okay, so all of the meat is mixed in with the spices and the breadcrumbs. You really want to take your time to do this because the meat is very fatty and sticky. So if you don't incorporate everything well, it'll be unevenly flavored. So then just cover up your meat with some saran wrap and put it in your refrigerator to marinate. If you really want to develop the flavor of the meat, let it stay in your fridge for a minimum of an hour. So the meat has been marinating for a couple of hours and I'm just going to transfer it to an 8 by 6 baking dish, and I'm going to bake it in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes or until it's thoroughly cooked. And you just want to make sure this is completely leveled. So pat it down until it's completely leveled so that everything cooks evenly. Okay, it's been 30 minutes, so I'm going to check on the meat. And it looks ready. So now I'm gonna let the meat rest and I will thinly slice it afterwards. See, there shouldn't be steam coming out of it.